everyone, welcome to Amanda's Booktopia. If you're new here, welcome, and if not, welcome back. And today, I got a book haul for you. 18 books that I've accumulated since towards the middle and end of July up until now. I got some I bought myself and a bunch that were gifts. I separated the piles between what I bought and what were gifts, just to make it easier for myself. There's way too many for me to list. However, I'll give you a sneak peek. Here's some of them. So I'm going to go through each of these books and tell you where I got them, what I know about them, and so on and so forth. And since there's 18, you will start with the gifts. Because I want to thank everybody for gifting me books that have gifted me some recently. You guys are the best. Thank you so much. I love you all. So the first two were gifts from Jessica from Honest Fiction. It was so sweet of her. I took a couple of her recommendations, put them on my wish list, and she sent them to me as a gift. So thank you so much, Jess. That is so sweet. And I'm excited for these. So we have Luna Mare by Pepper Winters. It was because of Jess's recommendation that I wanted to read this. I know it's a dark romance, and I think it's age gap, if I'm not wrong. I am hoping maybe I could get to this in September. I'm participating in Maggie's Books and Stuff's Phantom of the Opera Romance Readathon. And I'm on Jess's team along with Kristen from Kristen Creates Books. I will link their channels down below if you want to go check them out. I'm hoping maybe, because I believe this is age gap, I could definitely read that for our team, because one of our team tropes is age gap, and we get bonus points for that. So I'm hoping to fit this in, because I'm very much excited to give Pepper Winters a go. I have some ebooks by this author on my Kindle. However, I've not read a single thing by her. So this will be my first, and I'm very much excited to get to. And then the second book that Jess gifted to me was Quicksilver by Callie Hart. It was because of her recommendation as well that I added this to my wish list. And I am so excited to read this, because everyone is blowing up about this book. Like, seriously, blowing up. And I know it's like fantasy romance. I think there's some dark elements from what I've heard. And I'm also buddy reading this in September with Karina from She Dreams in Words, and Sam from Sam's Bookish Faves, I believe, and Clint from Ray's Readers. I believe all of us wanted to read this together. So I'm very much excited to read this. It's a chunker, but I'm hoping I will love it. And then I have the indie published version. I know they just put out like a traditionally published one with a very cool cover. But this version is like the indie version. So this is like 609 pages. And I read House of Flame and Shadow, which is 835 pages. So I think I could get through it. And I'm very much excited to read it in September. So thank you, Jess. You're awesome. And then the next gift was from my wonderful fiance, Ray. He got this book for me, and I'm very much excited because I read the first book by this author and really enjoyed it. So I'm excited to read her next one. This is Not Another Love Song by Julie Soto. Forget Me Not. I really enjoy. Gave it 4 stars. And this is her newest. And because there's music in this, like the main girl is a violinist, and I love books that have music-related characters and music-related jobs, because I'm very much a music person. I did choir since elementary school all the way up till I finished high school, and it's always been one of my favorite things to do. So I'm very much excited to give this one a go, and I'm hoping I'm going to really enjoy it. I'm excited for it. Then the next few gifts were from the wonderful Clint from Ray's Readers. He is the sweetest. Like, he is seriously a heart of gold, and I love him dearly, and he's amazing. And he gifted me a whole bunch of books. So thank you, Clint. You are the best. I cannot wait to get to all of these. And so a lot of them are retellings. Just letting you know that right now. So you might end up seeing me do a video of reading retellings, because I have a lot of them. Plus, Clint sent me some more, so I'm excited for all of these. So this one is The Hells of Notre Dame by R.L. Davenor. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. But this is a retelling of The Hunchback of Notre Dame. And I believe it's supposed to be like a dark romance retelling, from my understanding of it. It says, "One night was all it took. I should have stayed away. I should have thrown away her scarf, banished Esmeralda from my mind, body and soul, and never thought or spoke of her again. That would have been the best thing, the right thing. But our Lord works in mysterious ways, and before I know it, the walls of Notre Dame become her prison, as much as they are my sanctuary. And with temptation front and center, neither of us have the strength to resist to resist. Our days become longing glances and coded whispers, our nights stolen kisses and caresses on borrowed time, because we both know the inescapable truth. Our love can only end as it began, in fire. But as each day passes, and the more I fall under her spell, eternal damnation seems a small price to pay. If Esmeralda is hell, I'll go willingly." And that sounds so good. So I am very excited to give this one a go. I believe this is indie. Oh yeah, I forgot. I left a note from Clint from when he sent it to me. He says, "OMG, this sounds amazing. I hope you love it. Can't wait to hear your thoughts. Thank you for being my friend and letting me join this fantastical journey. Can't wait," from Clint. So thank you so much, Clint. I cannot wait to read this one. And then the next one was also from Clint. This is Autopsy of a Fairy Tale by Nicole Scarano. I think is how you pronounce that. And this is Beauty and the Beast retelling with mystery suspense. And this one sounds really good as well. It says, after an attack on the job, homicide detective Isabel Emerson takes her dog and moves to the small town of Bajka in search of a less stressful life and career. But the quaint count's peace is disturbed when a local furniture designer is murdered, his body posed to look like a human chandelier. Thrust back into the fray, Belle must confront her personal demons as she investigates an impossible case, and as bodies turned into household objects start to pile up. All clues point to the reclusive millionaire who just bought the abandoned mansion at the edge of town. Eamon Stone is as dangerous as he is handsome, and Belle can't shake the feeling that there's more to his presence of Vodka than meets the eye. Something about him is familiar, and while she knows he's a threat, she can't fight his pull. Like a moth to the flame, she's drawn to the man stalking her, to the only murder suspect they have, and Belle fears he craves her blood as much as he craves his presence. She fears he is the evil hunting this town, the beast hunting her. And I am so excited. This sounds so amazing and right up my alley, and I can't wait to read it. So thank you, Clint. And then the next book that Clint gifted me was Wolf Song by T.J. Klune. This has been on my wish list for quite a while, ever since I first got to know Clint, and I am more than excited to give this one a go, because this is Clint's favorite series, and this is also his favorite author, and I'm really hoping I'm going to love it, because I love paranormal stuff just as much as he does, and I love, like, my favorite type of shifter is werewolves, so this is right up my alley. And I know there's a male romance in here, which I'm looking forward to reading about. And he left me this note. It says, "This is one of my all-time fave series ever. I hope you love it. Thank you for being my friend. You're a bloody amazing girl," from Clint. So thank you, Clint. You are amazing as well. I cannot wait to read this. And then the last gift is... Oh, actually, I'm sorry. Not the last gift. There's one more after this one. My bad. But this is a special edition of Gil by Raven Kennedy. This has the gold sprayed edges. And it also has like these pretty end pages in gold. I know it's kind of hard to see on camera, but if you open up to the actual hardback, it's absolutely stunning. And then the back kind of looks like that, which I think is also absolutely stunning. And I have the paperback of this as well. So I wanted to read the first one, and then I wanted to display this. I'm looking for a new bookshelf for where I used to have my old chair. I just got rid of a chair, so I have space for a new bookshelf. So I'm hoping once I get a new bookshelf, I can display all my special editions on it. Because I have a lot of special editions that I would love to display on the shelf out here. So when people come in, they're like, ooh, pretty special editions. So hopefully once I get that shelf, I could put this on that shelf and I could display them because they look so, so pretty. I would, like, if I didn't already have a paperback, I would read this edition, but the paperback would probably be a little bit easier to read. So, you know, in case I'm eating or something, I don't get food on the special edition because that would just be so sad. So this, I do want to collect the whole series in these covers and editions, but I want to read the first one to make sure that I love it. I'm pretty sure that I will. It's another retelling by Keen Midas, so I'm certain I'm going to love it since everybody has been saying how great the series is, and everyone that I know has been hyping up this book for me. So I really am hoping I'm going to love it, so I could collect the rest of these just like this. And I'm very much excited to get to them. Oh, and I love the back of this too, because this also says on the back, I'm the gold-plated prisoner, but what a pretty prison it is. I absolutely love that. And then Clint left me this note as well. This sounds so good. I hope you love it. I can't wait to hear all your thoughts. I had to add it to your TBR. We love a retelling. From Clint. Yes, we do, Clint. We love retellings. And then one last gift from the lovely bestie Dana. From Dana Ella. She is absolutely amazing. I have been wanting to collect this whole series so I could binge read. And the lovely Dana, she's absolutely amazing, by the way, bought me the Barnes & Noble exclusive edition of Born of Blood and Ash by Jennifer L. Armentrout. For those that have been following me for a while, know that I've been collecting the series. My dad bought me a whole bunch of the series, and I have been wanting to get my hands on every single one, so I just know I'm going to love it. I've read a bunch of other books from this author as well, and have really enjoyed her other books, so I cannot wait to dive into the series. I know you're supposed to read them in publication order, so I know I have to start with From Blood and Ash, because the prequel series, I believe you're not supposed to read it before reading From Blood and Ash. You're supposed to read it in the order books have been coming out in. So I gotta find a graphic with all publication dates so I can read them in the right order. And I know this one just came out, and I have been so excited to add this to my collection. And also, look at these stunning end pages. Absolutely stunning. And then this gold foiling on the actual hardback. So pretty. And then the end pages on the other side are also really stunning. They look like that. And then the back of this is really pretty as well. So thank you so much, Shayna. I love you so much, and I cannot wait to binge read the series. And if anybody wants to do a buddy read on the series with me, definitely let me know, because I need to read them, and desperately. I read the first one from Blood and Ash years and years ago, and I don't remember anything. So I need to read it again so I could go ahead and finish up the series. I mean, I don't even know if this is the last book or not. I don't know how much more there's going to be in the series, but trust me, I will be collecting every single one until she's done with the series. So I cannot wait to dive into that series. Now, time to get to the books that I bought for myself. And I'm excited for each and every one of these. So first we have Wisteria by Adeline Grace. I absolutely loved Belladonna. Unfortunately, Foxglove didn't quite work for me. Foxglove, I ended up giving 2 stars. But the first book was absolutely amazing. And this story is, the main girl in this one is a side character in the first 2 books. And that's Blythe. I think that's how you pronounce it. Or is it Blight? I'm not sure which. But the reason why I got this particular edition is because I think it's even more stunning than the original edition. Because, I mean, look at these web pages. Absolutely stunning. And then the actual hardback itself is also absolutely stunning. I mean, look at that. And then here's the back. Like, it continues throughout, like, the spine and onto the back cover, which is absolutely stunning. And then the end pages on the opposite side are so pretty too. And this is the one character I've been so excited to follow because she is like probably my favorite character from the series. And I've been waiting for ages to get to this book. So I'm hoping to read this very, very, very soon. I might try and put this in my September TBR if I can. But I think it's gothic. I'm pretty sure. I think it could work for the romance readathon that Maggie from Maggie's Books and Stuff is doing. So I'm definitely going to try and add that in. And then the next book that I picked up for myself, I actually bought off of Amazon. Because it was like a third party, I got the Book of the Month edition. Because this was sold out on Book of the Month for ages. And I still can't get it off of Book of the Month. But Amazon, they do their third party thing. So whenever they drop prices like drastically and they go on sale, I usually tend to pick them up. Especially if it's one I really, really, really want to read, like this one. And, of course, because it was a third party, I got to have the Book of the Month edition, which I'm okay with. And that is a Book of Cold Cases by Simone St. James. I've heard really, really great things about this book in particular, and I've read from this author before. I read Murder Road. I did enjoy it, even though it didn't wow me. But I've heard excellent things about this particular one, as well as the Sundown Motel, which I also want to get. But I'm good with starting with this one first, because I think this was like one of her biggest hits from what I heard. So I cannot wait to give this one a go. And I heard this is one of her spookiest. And so I am so excited to read this one. I'm hoping to fit this into maybe like an October TBR, maybe November, we will see. But I'm excited for it. And then the next two books are from the same exact author. And I'm excited for both of these because I have another book from this author that I still need to read. So I might do at some point like a video reading the books that I have from her. So this one is Daughter of the Pirate King. I got the paperback version. I didn't want to buy the hardcover with the special edition sprayed edges until I actually read it and see if I liked it enough to buy that edition. But I've heard really great things about this one. And then I also got by her Blade of Secrets, which is another series of hers. And when I first saw Master of Iron on the Target shelf a while back, I thought Master of Iron was the first one, then I found out this one was the first one. So I want to read this one, because the second one sounded interesting. Then I also have The Shadows Between Us on my shelf. So I'm thinking I might read all three in like a special vlog. If you want to see that, definitely let me know down in the comments. Because I've been wanting to try this author for ages. And I've heard nothing but great things about her books. So I'm very excited to get into these ones. And these I got from Barnes & Noble when they did like a special sale for premium members who were getting like triple stamps. So I got that during that time. And then the next book the next three I'm going to show you, I showed it in a vlog not that long ago. But I'm going to show you again. And this one is Dark Retreat by Katie Robert. I have been collecting the series. And this is the newest one in the series. I still need to catch up on it. I only read the first 3 books in the series. And I need to continue. I have all her other ones before this one. I just need to continue. And I'm hoping that will be soon. Because I need to go back. I think I left off. I think Radiant Sin is the 4th one. That's the one that I had. Like, the one after the first 3 that I haven't yet read. So I gotta go back and catch up because I really want to read the rest of the series. And I think I heard there's gonna be a new book in the series coming out next year. I mean, Katie Roberts cranking out these books. But I am excited to continue with the series. And then next 2 were also in the same vlog. If I could grab them. So we got Pure by Jennifer Armentrout and Didi by her as well. These are the second and third books in the Half-Blood. Oh yeah, it's a Covenant series. That's it. Half-Blood's the first one. I already own Half-Blood. These are the next two after that. These are the new covers with the sprayed edges that I am in love with. I've been wanting to collect this series so I could binge read the series as well. I've already pre-ordered the next two after these ones. So I am excited to collect the series and just binge read them. Because I love Jennifer Armentrout's writing, and I'm excited to start the series because I haven't read the series yet, but I've heard excellent things. So I'm very excited for that. And we are almost done. We have 3 more left. The next one we've got is The Blonde Dies First by Joelle Wellington. I read her first book, Their Vicious Games, and absolutely loved it. And because I loved that book so much, I wanted to get her newest book. It came out, I think this one came out like the end of July, like the 30th or something like that. And I'm so excited to read this one because this one is a little bit ghosty. It has like seance and stuff like that going on. And that sounds right up my alley, and I cannot wait to see how this one goes. I've heard mostly good things. I haven't really heard anything bad about it. I haven't really heard many people talk about it in general, really. But when I looked on GoodReads, there were some good reviews. So I am excited to get into this one. I hope more people start talking about it, because I haven't really heard much. But I am very much excited to read it. I'm thinking I might save this for my TBR in October, but it has those spooky vibes. And then the next book that I got is Ariana Maddox from Vanderpump Rules. She put out this book based off her relationship with Tom Sandoval. And because I absolutely love Vanderpump Rules, I decided I needed to own this book. So this is called Single AF Cocktails. So she made up cocktails depicting her relationship with Tom Sandoval. And that's why she, like, for each cocktail that she makes in this book, it has something to do with her relationship with him. And, like, because I love Ariana so much, I cannot wait to, like, check out this book. I might even try to make some of these cocktails, maybe, if I could get the right materials. Because I love cocktails. And I don't know what's really in here, but I'm going to give it a go. See what I can find in here. I wonder how she's going to explain how each cocktail relates to her relationship with Tom Sandoval. So this should be interesting. So I'm looking forward to that. And now we're down to the very last book. And I'm super excited for this one as well. This is The Grandest Game by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. This is a new series in the Inheritance Games world. It just came out like towards the end of July. This one's also a pre-order from Barnes & Noble. And I like this cover much better than the black cover. Because this really makes the colors pop more, I think. And also I know she has another book in the Inheritance Games series coming out in November. So I'm trying to collect all the books. I have the Inheritance Games series like all already on my shelf. I own the first one as a deluxe version. And I have the other two. And I want to read more from that world. And anything from the series has been like an auto buy for me. So I cannot wait to dive into this one. And this says on the back, 7 tickets, an island of dreams, the chance of a lifetime. So that sounds amazing. And from what I understand, this is like a spin-off of the original series. So what I've heard is that it's better to read the original series in order first before you get to this one, so you can understand this one a little better. Because they have some of the same characters from that series in this. Like Avery and the brothers, I think. Something like that. But I am super excited to read this. I still need to read The Brothers Hawthorne, by the way. So, yeah. I really need to get to that. So I'll probably need to read The Brothers Hawthorne and then read this one. I don't know if you have to read them in order to enjoy this one. I mean, it's technically a new series. But I am so excited to get to this regardless. So anything she's been writing in this series has been an autobuy for me anyways. So I have for sure getting the new book in November. Absolutely no doubt about that. And that is all the books that I have for this book haul. So thank you everybody who gifted me some of these books. You guys are all amazing and incredible. And I wouldn't know what I'd do without you guys. So thank you so much. I so appreciate it. I cannot wait to read every single one of these books. So I hope you enjoyed this book haul. If you did, give me a huge thumbs up. If you want to see more bookish content, make sure you smash the subscribe button down below. And I'll see you all in the next one.